Okay, Family Promise is a homeless program, much different from any of the programs that are currently in our city, in that we stress emphasis on our children. We assist children and their families into becoming self-sustaining once again after a downfall for whatever reason.
Many of you know that Centenary was one of the founding churches for the current Lawton Family Promise affiliate. Centenary members just got interested in the model that we were aware of. Shawnee has a Family Promise affiliate there, so we traveled to Shawnee, we looked at their program, and we tried to figure out how we could get a group of 12 churches together, an organizational staff and that sort of thing. So we've been working at this on and off for about 4 or 5 years.
This coming Sunday the 13th, there will be a training for all volunteers. This training is at 4 p.m. and it's to help reiterate the rules. It's something that everyone needs to attend that is volunteering with Family Promise.
For the new people, of course, then they can get hands-on training on how to actually assist our guests and how to be a help for our guests, because there's a lot more that we can do for them in the evening time while we have them in our churches. It's not just feeding them and sending them off to bed, but it's an opportunity to really sit down and get to know a person that you don't know, or get to know a family, and then share some things with those families. Sometimes some of our best advice comes from volunteers that actually sit down, take the time to talk to the family and to get to know the family. And so for this training, I want that part of it to come out. I want that love part, that human part of it to come out.
You can be of tremendous help to these folks, and they can be of help to you.
When our hosting time comes around about 5 times a year for a week of hosting, we rely on lots and lots of volunteers to help us do that, whether it's food, whether it's staying overnight, whether it's just being available and supporting the guests. We have a large volunteer need, and it's constant, and so we want everyone to consider volunteering if at all possible.
Well, it's easy. I mean, there's nothing to it.
Interact with them, learn about their families. It's just a sharing of food.
I don't know, it's just a good opportunity when we bring the meal, for example, or come early to stay overnight to visit with the families, to see what they're doing, how they are.
The only thing you really need to bring if you're an overnight host, other than a change of clothes, the only thing you need to bring is a good book, and a book that maybe has a light to it, because when lights are out, and you may want to read a little after 10 o'clock in the evening. It's a good experience. I've enjoyed every time I've done it. I've done it every time we've hosted. I've been an overnight host, and have enjoyed it. The guests are easy to relate to. You'll learn a lot more about human nature by talking to these folks. They're willing to share their experiences with you and their hopes and their visions for the future. It's really a good thing to do, and I've enjoyed every time I've done it, and I'll continue to do it, and would encourage you to volunteer.
And so I encourage new volunteers to come on board and to find your niche, to find your niche. It may not be one-on-one with the guests, but there's so many other things that are needed. I mean, there are some places where we need people to just wash sheets and pillowcases, and if that's all you want to do, excellent. We have some people, some places where we just need people to cook. And if that's all you want to do, excellent, because every job, every little thing that you do for Family Promise is so important. It all makes the program work very well.
Oh, I just want to say thank you so much for, like I said, being treated with the utmost respect, making me feel good about wanting to get on my feet and begin again. So it's just awesome. In fact, I can't say thank you enough. It is an awesome, awesome program. So I encourage the volunteers, just keep it happening, just to help these ladies and families that, that are going through, to feel hopeful.
it's just a great experience. You'll gain a lot more than you'll ever give.
The next time we host is February 10th through the 16th, and we need volunteers in all areas. To volunteer, just give me a call, 574-1425, or call Nancy in the office.